The Tale of Hannah and the Digital Scrolls. Hannah lived in a bustling apartment in Seoul where the hum of technology was as constant as the city's heartbeat. Her grandmother, Harmony, often told stories of a time when books were treasured objects, their pages turned with reverence. In my day, Hannah, Harmony would say, everyone read. We learned Hangul so quickly. It felt like magic, and books were our windows to the world. Hannah, though, lived in a world of glowing screens. Her school, like most in South Korea, was a place of high expectations. Lessons were rigorous, and the drive to excel was a shared understanding. Literacy wasn't just about reading words on paper. It was about navigating the vast digital landscape, understanding coding, and interpreting the constant stream of information. One day, Hannah's class was assigned a project to create a digital storybook for younger children. Hannah and her friends, once eager to dive into the assignment on their tablets, found themselves struggling. They were experts at scrolling, clicking, and consuming information, but creating something meaningful from scratch felt daunting. Their teacher, Mr. Kim, noticed their struggle. He shared stories of the old libraries, the quiet spaces filled with the scent of paper and ink. Literacy, he explained, isn't just about speed or efficiency. It's about understanding the power of words, the art of storytelling, and the joy of creating something that touches the heart. He took them to a small, hidden library, a relic of the past, where they discovered old Korean folktales, their pages filled with beautiful illustrations. They learned about the rhythm of language, the power of metaphor, and the importance of crafting a narrative that resonated with readers. Hannah and her friends began to see literacy in a new light. They combined their digital skills with the timeless art of storytelling, creating interactive storybooks that blended traditional tales with modern technology. They discovered that literacy wasn't just about consuming information, it was about creating, connecting, and sharing stories that mattered. Harmony, watching Hannah's project, smiled. You see, Hannah, she said, the essence of literacy remains the same, no matter the tools we use. It's about understanding the world through words and sharing your own stories with others. And so, in the heart of Seoul, Hannah and her friends learned that literacy was a bridge between the past and the future, a way to connect with their heritage while embracing the digital world. They understood that even in a world of digital scrolls, the power of a well-told story remained timeless.
South Korea has a strong and unique literacy culture, shaped by its history, education system, and modern digital environment. 1. Early literacy education. Early start. Literacy instruction begins early, often before formal schooling. Many children learn to read and write Hangul, the Korean alphabet, in kindergarten or at home, hagwons, private academies. Many students attend after-school academies that emphasize reading, writing, and test preparation. 2. School-based literacy. Rigorous curriculum. Literacy is central to the school curriculum. Students focus heavily on reading comprehension, grammar, essay writing, and classical literature. Textbook-centered learning. Schools often use standardized textbooks, and students are trained to read critically and extract key information. 3. Reading culture. Libraries and book cafes. South Korea has a vibrant reading culture supported by public libraries, book cafes, and reading festivals. Popular literature. Web novels, manhwa, Korean comics, and light fiction are widely consumed, especially among youth. 4. Digital literacy. Online reading. With a high internet penetration rate, many South Koreans read news, blogs, and ebooks online. Social media and texting. Young people engage heavily with digital writing through apps like KakaoTalk and platforms like Naver and YouTube, shaping informal literacy practices. 5. Cultural and traditional literacy. Respect for classical texts. Students study historical Korean and Chinese literature. For example, Confucian texts to understand cultural values and heritage, calligraphy and traditional script. While Hangul is the standard, students are sometimes exposed to Hanja, Chinese characters, once used in Korean writing, for historical context.